Second cam we're going to create is this Pear Cam right here. And I'm going to go back to Inventor, start new sketch, XY plane. And as with the previous eccentric cam, I'm going to start with a circle and at the origin with 3/16 of a diameter. Okay. Next thing, and I'm going to assign my user parameter, which is D, and I'm going to make it again 2 inches. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to place a point right here. And I'm going to again make sure this point aligned with the center. And that point is located at distance d divided by 2. Those dimensions come from right here. Here's 1/2 d. This is how I dimensioned it. The next part is have 2 arcs, arc right here and little arc right here. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take the arc tool, but instead of a 3-point arc, which we usually use, we're going to select the center point arc. So I'm going to create a little arc right here. It goes a little less than 180. And then a little arc with the center point here. It goes a little more than 180. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 lines. So line here. And I'm going to draw it from here to here. And from here to here. I'm going to make sure those 2 lines are tangent to both arcs. And then the same thing on this side. Okay. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to dimension. So going back to our dimensions. So this is radius is 1/4 of d, and this is 1/2 of d. So dimension tool. So it's d divided by 4. And this dimension is d divided by 2. Okay. Alright, I have some leftover things here, so I'm going to trim it out. So it looks like this needs to be trimmed, and this needs to be trimmed. It tells me here that there are still 2 dimensions needed, so I'm going to look for them. So I'm going to click here, and it tells me that it still could rotate around the center, so something is not attached. And I usually look at the points right here, right? So it tells me that 2 dimensions needed, so most likely those points are not coincident. So I'm going to take coincident constraint and attach those 2 points together. And then do the same thing on the other side, attach those 2 points together. So now it says fully constrained. It's important later on in assembly, make sure that you can't change anything else with your Pear Cam. Okay. So last thing we have to do is finish sketch and extrude it. I'm going to hit extrude. This shape, again 3/16 of an inch. Hit enter. And your Pear Cam is done. I'm going to save it again on my desktop as a Pear Cam. Alright, good job again.